Hey guys, so today is day one of the Bodychef Diet. If some of you guys don't know what the Bodychef Diet is, it's basically the idea that a company can actually make all your food for you for the week and tell you exactly what you're going to eat each day. It's meant to be really good for weight loss and actually generally feeling a little bit healthier, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Because I'm vegetarian, I find it really hard to eat healthy sometimes. So I'm really looking forward to this. Today's day one, so I will film some of my meals as I go along during the week, and then I'll do a bit of a review right at the end of the week to let you know how I found it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and I hope that this will give you a bit of an insight actually into eating well, because I think that's part of my problem. Being vegetarian means I substitute a lot of my meals with carbs and sugar and things like that. But anyway, enough of me babbling on. Let's get along with this video. So this is meal one. It's Bersha muesli, I think, which actually looks quite yummy. And then with it is also strawberry yogurt, like a low-fat strawberry yogurt. I'm looking forward to having this. This is not unlike, whoops, camera focus. This is not unlike what I normally have for breakfast, so I'm not 100% surprised by this. But yeah, that's my breakfast. So I've been a little bit naughty. I actually didn't have my lunch from the Body Chef plan, partly because I kind of make my own lunches. So normally I have corn mince with mixed vegetables and sometimes a bit of sweet potato on the side. So I had that, and that kind of filled me up, so I didn't really feel like I had to have this. So what I'm going to do is combine these a little bit. I might have I'll have the roast veggie frittata, I'll have the sweet potato mash because I'm really looking forward to those, and then I might have the salad on the side because I do like a good salad on the side, and maybe have the oat cakes and the soft cheese later if I feel like having any. Totally manipulating this diet, but whoopsie. Let's go. So this is what it looks like heated up. Whoops, my entire lens is steamed up. Whoopsie. And I'm just going to tip this. I can't open it one-handed. Okay, well I'm going to tip the salad into there, and that'll be my meal. So this is my meal, and I have to say it does smell delicious, so looking forward to getting into this. Morning guys, so day two of the Bodychef Diet. Day one went really well. I have to say I had to substitute lunch for my own lunch like I mentioned, but the dinner was incredibly filling. I mean, I was stuffed by the end of it. I didn't feel like I needed any dessert, so even though they gave me a bit of fruit as dessert, I didn't really need it. And now on to breakfast on day two. So this is breakfast, low-fat strawberry yogurt like yesterday, a berry capote which has gone in as a layer underneath, which is basically just a smushing of different like blueberries and blackberries and all the good things, and then muesli on top. Quite looking forward to this. Yum yum. Morning guys, so it's day three of the Bodychef Diet. Day two didn't really go very well for me, partly because it's not because there wasn't enough food. I think there was too much food for me. I am one of those people that does always meal prep, so my lunches are pretty much covered. So I had the breakfast as I showed you, and then for lunch I had my normal meal prep lunch, which was sweet potatoes, corn mince and mixed veg. And then for dinner I decided to have the lunch that was recommended on the Bodychef Diet. So I had the tortilla wrap with the kidney pate and the cheesy coleslaw, which was actually really delicious, and it made perfect kind of dinner for me because I didn't want anything too heavy. Today's breakfast I have bran flakes, and let me show you. So I've got bran flakes today, which don't seem to be working very well with the yogurt actually, because they've given me strawberry yogurt to go with it. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to taste. So yes, I've got strawberry yogurt, low-fat strawberry yogurt with bran flakes to kind of go on top. So I'll let you know how I do. Okay, so I'm making, oops, it's all steamed up. So I'm making quinoa, which was actually part of my meal from yesterday. So it's going to be quinoa mince with like vegetable korma, and the vegetable korma is already ready made. So I'll let you know how this turns out. I think I make quinoa wrong. Like, I don't think I'm meant to boil it so much, but then I always end up putting too much water in, so I don't know whether you can actually see this on camera, but there's too much water in there, and I'm still trying to figure out where on earth it's going to be made. I think I need to have quinoa outside to actually figure out what the texture is. Maybe that's my problem. I don't actually know what the texture of quinoa is. But anyway, if you can hear this above the hood, yeah, that's what's happening. Oops, so I nearly forgot to vlog this. So I've got quinoa, which I'm 100% sure is cooked now, and I've got vegetable korma, which is a mixture of green beans, some lentils, I think that's sweet potato. It might be sweet potato, it might be potato squash. But it smells really, really good, and I'm looking forward to eating it. Yum yum. Morning guys, so today is day 4 of the Bodychef Diet. I've kind of been quite good actually yesterday. I managed to eat the dinner from the night before, so I did show you that. And now I'm on to breakfast. By the way, some of you guys might be wondering why I'm always filming this in an office. I start work really, really early, so I'm at work about 7 AM each morning. So it's the only time I really get to film. So I get into work a little bit earlier than usual at the moment, just so that I can film these clips for you guys just before I actually need to start work. Anyway, let's move on to breakfast. Okay, so breakfast today is granola, which I've kind of buried actually at the bottom now. They didn't actually give me, oddly, a yogurt or anything to kind of go with it. I don't know whether I'm meant to be having it with milk, but I thought, what the hell, I'll just have it with my soy yogurt. So I've got coconut flavoured soy yogurt on the top, and then I've got the granola on the bottom. Time to chow down. Okay, so if you remember, I was meant to have my dinner yesterday. This was meant to be my dinner from yesterday, but because I skipped a meal during the week, this is actually my dinner today, if that makes sense. That was way too long-winded. Anyway, so it's rice with a mixed lentil, bean and mixed vegetable stew. It actually smells absolutely delicious, so I'm really looking forward to eating this. Time for dinner. It's Happy Friday! So today's the last day of the Bodychef Diet. I've had... Well, this morning's breakfast was meant to be crumpets. I'm not really a massive crumpets fan. Not first thing in the morning anyway. I think I'd rather have it with a cup of tea later on. So I'm going to save that as almost like my mid-morning snack. So for my morning breakfast, I think I'm just going to have a bit of my own granola with a bit of milk. And I'll just have that for now. And then I think for lunch, I've got a lentil stew kind of hot pot thing, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. So yes, I'll catch you guys later. Morning guys, so today is Saturday, so I've had a week's worth of the Bodychef meals. I think the whole week has gone incredibly well in the sense that it's been quite convenient to just have kind of meals ready for me every single day and actually have all my snacks there and have all my lunches prepared for me as well. I think the food's been absolutely delicious. I think all the food that I was provided by the Bodychef was made of high quality. It was delicious as well. I mean, there was some dishes there which I normally would have not made, or I would have been quite worried about eating because I would have thought, oh, that's a bit bland, or anything like that really. I think being Indian, it's quite difficult sometimes to eat food which doesn't have as many spices and herbs and things like that put in there, and that's what I'm kind of used to. I have to say, but all the Bodychef meals have been made of really well quality food, and I think that's what makes it amazing. Would I recommend the Bodychef to anyone else? I definitely would. I think if you're trying to go through losing weight or trying to eat a bit healthier, sort your diet out, I think for me personally, because I'd had so many weeks, almost months really, of having quite higgledy-piggledy meals, you know, not really eating incredibly regularly, always maybe finding that whenever I was having my meals, I wasn't enjoying them much either, and I think this has kind of just reboosted my diet. It's made me a bit more aware of what I'm eating, and also I think it's given me a bit of encouragement to start doing my meal prep more on a regular basis. I'm quite good at doing my meal prep for my lunches because I like home cooked lunches, but I think I'm really bad at doing my dinner, and I'm quite happy to skip dinner, and I think that's a terrible life choice for me to do. So I think this kind of just helps reinvigorate my diet and actually puts me back on track again. So I'd like to, this video is not sponsored, but I was gifted the Bodychef plan to try out, and I think I would definitely recommend it. And I think if you're out there and you're trying to find a way of getting your diet back on track and eating a bit healthier, this kind of gives you really good ideas of what you can eat as well. I think it's really opened my eyes in terms of the portions too. I think what I used to do for breakfast was, I always had granola and soy yogurt for breakfast, but I've always used to have quite a lot of granola with my yogurt, and I think now I'll be a bit more conscious about my portion size and actually having much smaller portions for breakfast, so that I do have a snack mid-afternoon without feeling like I need to have something quite sugary, and I think that's helped quite incredibly as well. So yeah, I think that's my kind of weekly review of the Bodychef plan. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave a link to Bodychef in the info bar below, so if you want to try it out for yourselves, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you did. I'm trying to be a bit more regular in terms of doing my YouTube videos. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!